part of the consultation told us that not only do you want the council to do the important day-to-day jobs, your priorities are to improve the roads. So we're putting even more funding into roads repair and spending, and doing that in a really sustainable way. You want us to invest in our high streets, and we are. You want us to invest in our communities, and we are. You've told us that business infrastructure is important, that we need skills and jobs, and that's why I'm standing here at Tweed Bank with a fantastic new facility that the council has just delivered that will soon be home to a major IT business. And now, post-COVID, we're doing blended working and some people are working from home. What better workplace than coming to the Scottish Borders? So all of those priorities really, really matter. And despite the background of tens of millions of pounds of cuts, despite the huge financial pressures that COVID has brought on us, we absolutely recognise that it is a tough time for residents across the Scottish Borders. And that's why, responding to the consultation that you've given us, we're limiting the council tax increase to just 3%. We'd rather it was less, but holding it at 3% is less than inflation. And that allows us to bridge the gap between the funding we've been given by government and the services and opportunities that we need to create for the Scottish Borders. And here we are surrounded by the natural capital that the Borders has to offer. The Eildon Hills, the River Tweed, we're on the Southern Upland Way. And a big investment in this year's budget is going to be in an event strategy to really support the bringing of fantastic events down to the Borders. Events that Borderers and all of our residents can enjoy, not just book festivals and sevens, but sporting events, cultural events, music events. And those will provide a fantastic showcase that will showcase the Borders to the rest of the country and beyond, to the world. And hopefully that will encourage more people to consider the Borders as the perfect place, not just to visit, but to come, live, study, invest and build businesses here.
Setting a council budget is always challenging. We have to balance delivering the best quality services with the financial challenges we face, whilst acknowledging increasing demand and pressures in some areas. We also need to make sure we take advantage of the opportunities that are available to us and invest wisely. For 2022-23, the Scottish Government has provided us with more money. But there are additional things we have to spend it on, meaning we are facing additional pressures compared to last year. We're acutely aware of the financial impact the COVID-19 pandemic and the rising cost of living has had on our residents. But to help bridge this funding gap, it's necessary that we increase council tax by 3%. This is below the rate of inflation. That will enable us to, at the very least, maintain services and allow for some additional investment. And this has been a hugely difficult decision and one that hasn't been taken lightly. But we really appreciate the valuable and positive feedback received as part of the budget survey around a council tax increase. This administration has delivered so much over the past 4.5 years, and we remain absolutely committed to delivering on a range of projects and ensuring that Scottish Borders Council is in the best possible place to meet future challenges and capitalise on the amazing opportunities that we have here in the Borders. Through our partnerships, our natural capital and assets, and the communities and people who live and work here.